Traditional wisdom says that you need to pivot to serve your customers. It used to be an inflection point, before that paradigm shift, and before that it was the question, what should we do now? But they all point to selling what customers want. Otherwise, you won't have anything to sell. Now this seems logical, but it is missing a huge factor, the most important factor to make a business successful. You. My name is Jacob Curtis. I'm a CPA and Profit First professional dedicated to helping quilt shops piece together financial freedom. I started Curtis Accounting Solutions to help quilt shops and small businesses with bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes, and to provide practical business advice. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic, so please leave a comment and remember to like, share, and subscribe. Dreading work is no way to experience life, and it's not an efficient way to scale your business either. Now, it's absolutely critical for you to determine what you want to do in your business. Now, this doesn't mean that every day will be all rainbows and butterflies, but it does mean that you should enjoy your work, because it will be work. Last week, we talked about clarifying who your customers are, and a way to get to know them is to talk with them. I even gave you an assignment to evaluate and determine your top customers. But don't pivot everything to your top customers' desires unless their desire aligns with yours. You want them to be happy, and they need you to be happy. Don't pivot, align. Now, how do you do that? It all starts with your purpose, specifically your why. Why did you go into business? Why did you go to the business that you're currently in? This is so important that many books have been written about the importance of discovering and knowing your why. Simon Sinek even wrote a book titled Start With Why. Mike Michalowicz calls it your big bang or your big, beautiful, audacious, noble goal. Others simply call it your vision, and still others call it your calling in life. Here are a few examples of why a business exists. First, Mike Michalowicz's purpose is to eradicate entrepreneurial poverty. Lise Cooker is an owner of multiple Anytime Fitness gyms. She says her why is to remove obesity from traditionally obese communities. My purpose is to help small businesses, mostly quilt shops, piece together financial freedom. Now, your why or your purpose does not have to be world-changing. It can be small. It can be as simple as putting food on your table for your family. It may not change the world, but it'll change their world, and that in turn changes the world. Remember, your purpose needs to outweigh your effort, because that is what's going to keep you going when you don't want to keep going. Your purpose must go beyond the transaction. If money is the only purpose you have, you will fail. Remember, money is just a mechanism or a tool we use to fulfill our purpose. Paul reminds us in the Bible that for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, and by craving it, some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. This doesn't say money is bad. It says that the love of money is bad, and seeking more money just to get more brings many griefs. When you have a purpose that is bigger than the transaction, speak about it often and in different ways. Your purpose guides you in forming a mission statement and defining core values for your business. It gives you directions and goals to shoot for. It inspires others to join you, become a part of your team, and purchase from you. Your bigger purpose is the wind in your sails. Now, you might not be able to put your finger on your purpose right now. The words may be eluding you, which is okay. You don't have to pause right now and figure it out. You can continue to think about it. But we can't postpone declaring your big promise, the number one thing your customers value, the main thing that you want your quilt shop to be known for among your customers. The big promise is what you stake your company's reputation on. Aligning every aspect of your quilt shop with that big promise provides the clarity and certainty you need to design your business to get your employees and future employees on board and scale your shop beyond just you. Your big promise must tie to your purpose. Your purpose is your company's reason for existing, and it's how you build cohesiveness across operations. Your big promise is what drives you. It's what you stake your reputation on. Here are a few examples to clarify the difference between your purpose and your big promise. Mike Michalowicz's purpose is to eradicate entrepreneurial poverty, and his big promise, or what his top customers value, is to simplify entrepreneurship. Google's purpose is to make information universally accessible and useful, and their big promise to their customers is the best daily use online tools. Disneyland's purpose is to inspire imaginative possibilities for the child within us, and their big promise is to be the happiest place on earth. My purpose is to help quilt shop owners piece together financial freedom. What my clients value, my big promise, is that I help them achieve financial freedom with their quilt shop. You can become more efficient when you align your efforts with a single type of customer. When you align your efforts with your big promise, things get really into gear. When you ask your top customers, what are we doing right? They won't tell you what you're doing right. They will actually tell you how they are measuring your performance. And since this is how they are observing you, what you are doing right is what you need to do better if it aligns with how you want to serve your customers. As you get answers from your top customers, you may be shocked or even upset at what they value you for. But your customers do not care about all the things that you do. They only care about what they care about. Think about your vendors. Why do you pick the vendors you pick? What do you value each of them for? Declaring your big promise is the key to scaling your business. Without this clarity, you will continue to be reactive, putting fires out day after day. And worse, you will continue to stunt growth. Take the time to nail your big promise, and a world of possibilities will open for you, your team, and your quilt shop. The first step is to get understanding of your purpose. If possible, write it down. Next, declare your big promise. What is it that you want to be known for? What do your customers value you for? If you need clarification, ask them. Declaring your big promise aligns you, your team, and customers and gives you direction, opening the doors to scale your quilt shop. Tell me what your big promise is, either in the comments below or email me at jacob@curtisaccountingsolutions.com. I'd love to hear it. Thank you for watching, and remember to follow me at Curtis Accounting Solutions on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.